Zest and the Colors of the World, China. Hello, I'm Zest. I'm 10 years old, an adventurer who loves exploring the world. New countries light up my heart with red lanterns, and I find a tradition on every street. My compass is trembling. I'm in China. Jiaozi aromas, dragon dances, silk fabrics are calling me. A burst of joy fills me inside. Let's dive into this cultural feast. In the courtyard of a hutong house in Beijing, while red lanterns sway, I meet Li. His black hair is adorned with a blue clip. His brown eyes sparkle with joy. Lotus patterns decorate his red jacket, and he carries a bag with a jade charm. Have you seen Chinese New Year? He asks with a smile. His cheerfulness warms my heart, and we plunge into Chinese culture. In the hutong house, Li shows me red envelopes. They bring luck in the new year, he says, placing one in my hand. Calligraphy hangs on the walls. Jiaozi plates sit on the table. This is festival magic, I say, giggling. I'm filled with joy. This Chinese tradition enchants my heart. In a calligraphy workshop in Shanghai, Li and I hold brushes. Every character tells a story, he says, dancing with ink. I write peace, my hands trembling. I'm filled with curiosity. This Chinese art stirs my soul. In a tea house in Chengdu, Li teaches me the tea ceremony. Green tea steams in cups. Every movement is a dance. Tea connects friendship, he says, smiling. This is a peaceful dream, I say, feeling calm. This Chinese tradition embraces my spirit. In a dim sum restaurant in Guangzhou, Li and I open steamer baskets. Har Gao and Siu Mai dazzle the eyes. I try using chopsticks. Dim sum is about sharing, says Li, giggling. I'm filled with joy. This feast of flavors lets me feel China's warmth. On an opera stage in Xi'an, Li introduces Chinese opera. Masks bring emotions to life, he says, colorful costumes gleaming. The songs smell of history. This is a fairy tale theater, I say in wonder. This Chinese art dazzles my eyes. In a cooking workshop in Beijing, Li and I fold jiaozi. I roll out dough and add filling. Soy sauce aroma fills my nose. Families make them together, says Li cheerfully. My joy soars. This tradition lets me feel China's soul. In a silk weaving workshop in Suzhou, Li and I examine silk looms. Silk is China's treasure, he says, emerald green threads gleaming. I try weaving, filled with excitement. This Chinese art fills me with enthusiasm. In a Jiangqi playing area in Beijing, Li teaches me Chinese chess. Strategy and patience, he says, pieces dancing on the board. I make my first move, filled with calmness. This Chinese game enchants my mind. In a kitchen in Hangzhou, Li and I make mooncakes. They're eaten during the Moon Festival, he says, red bean filling aroma rising. I press into molds, filled with delight. This sweet Chinese tradition warms my heart. In a traditional market in Nanjing, Li and I eat tanghulu. Sugar-coated hawthorns sparkle ruby red. This is street food, says Li, giggling. I'm filled with enthusiasm. This Chinese treat lifts my spirits. In a lion dance rehearsal hall in Beijing, Li demonstrates lion dance. It chases away evil spirits, he says, costumes gleaming neon yellow. I keep rhythm with drums, filled with excitement. This Chinese dance revitalizes my soul. At the Chinese New Year festival in Beijing, red lanterns fill the sky. Li and I watch dragon dances, silhouettes spinning with drums. My silk flower clip sways. I'm filled with excitement. This festival carves China's joy into my heart. In the Culture Museum in Shanghai, Li gives me a calligraphy brush as a gift. Don't forget China's spirit, he says, smiling. I say goodbye with a paper lantern, my heart filled with gratitude. My compass trembles. Come on, world, where's the next stop?
Giggle Academy.